our way to Yoho National Park and Kootenay National Park.
The next pull-off is for the spiral tunnels. The spiral tunnels are an engineering marvel. Began in 1907 and completed 20 months later, these tunnels allow trains to have an easier journey over the Continental Divide as they go west through British Columbia. The next stop is the meeting of the waters where the Yoho River and Kicking Horse Rivers come together. The waters in both rivers are different colors and they come together here and blend.
Walk over there and get on that flat rock.
We're on the road to Takakkaw Falls. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. I'll put the spelling on the video. There's a nice river view. The next stop on our journey takes us to Takakkaw Falls. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but Takakkaw Falls is loosely translated from the Cree Indian language as "It is magnificent," and it truly was. Let's take a look. Continuing west on the Canadian Highway, we came to the small town of Field, where we enjoyed a great lunch at the Truffle Pigs Bistro and Lodge. We highly recommend their hamburgers. Also in Field is the Yoho National Park Visitor Center. This visitor center has everything you can expect for a visitor center. Things to buy, things to see, information desk with lots of good informative park personnel to give you information on what to see. It also had a display about the spiral tunnel trains that we looked at earlier. After our stop here, we saw a few more sites in Field, including St. Joseph's Mission, built in 1907, and the park superintendent's home in the 1930s. Next stop on our tour of Yoho was Emerald Lake, which is the largest lake in Yoho National Park. If you want to hike, there's a 3.2-mile trail around the lake, and the mountains that surround the lake are part of the President Range. The turquoise color of the water is caused by powdered limestone. The lake's name was given by Canadian guide Tom Wilson in 1882. Our next stop on our tour of Yoho was the Natural Bridge. This rock formation was formed when the Kicking Horse River's erosive forces flowed over the hard limestone top bridge and eroded away the softer rock below. The water now flows under this bridge. Continuing along the highway, we came to the town of Golden, where we turned south on Highway 95. We were pleased to see some beautiful farmland along that highway, which followed the Columbia River to Radium Hot Springs. From there, you take Highway 93 east. The highway follows the Kootenay River through Kootenay National Park.
We're entering Kootenay National Park from the east entrance, the town of Radium Hot Springs, British Columbia. Go in. A little bit of it up here. We're not going to go in to the pool, but I'll show you a little bit of the pool. You can see it from the road just a little bit. It says pools. And then you enter on this side. It says to the pools. I guess you go down underground. See a little bit of the pool when you come down this way. Everybody wave! Alright, that was the pool. Looks like they were having lots of fun. Pretty rock walls, kind of a red color. It's pretty. That could be their rig right there. I don't know why they would park there and walk all the way back to town. Sunny, look. Go further.
After Sonny played in the Kootenay River for a little bit, we continued down the highway until we came to the Kootenay Park Lodge, which had a small store and a national park exhibit. In 2001, the Mount Shanks fire came very close to destroying this lodge. From here, we continued to Marble Canyon.
Wow. Beautiful water here flowing in the canyon.
Very pretty. Clear. Turquoise color. That's pretty. Don't know which way to look. Oh, look at that.
Let's go this way. as we walk deeper into the canyon. Nice little trail here. They have a nice fence here for your protection so you don't fall down the canyon wall. I'd say that's pretty important. Let's take a look down here. Oh yeah, there's a natural bridge. Looking over the bridge, you can see how the canyon was carved out and the water flowing way over there.
In 2003, Marble Canyon had a 40-day-long fire that burned 12% of Kootenay National Park.
It's amazing how nature renews itself with all the beautiful new pine trees growing after the big fire. Took out this forest many years ago. And now all the little pine trees are regrowing.
We continued down the highway until we came to Vermilion Pass, where it separates Alberta from British Columbia, and there is the Continental Divide.
That's too far to jump.
One more pull-off afforded us an up-close view of the Vermilion River before we exited the park. That's all for this look at Yoho and Kootenay National Parks in beautiful British Columbia. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, click the logo to subscribe so you won't miss any of our RV adventures. See you next time.